Yeah, this is Apparel Engineering TV. So this is how to thread a 3-thread overlock sewing machine. So we are starting from the threads. We are unwrapping the threads, the 3-thread, then placing on the stand spool. Then that is the rod. So we are going to thread it through the guides. That is the thread guides at the top of the rod. So this is the first one that has been placed into it, then goes through the rod, the guide, and the first one. Then that's the second thread, also going to the rod, its guide. Then that's the third one, also going through its rod, guide. Also goes to it and comes out. Goes to it. So we are out. So now, we have 3 tension posts. The first one enters the top. The first tension post is the lower looper. So passes through the guide of the lower looper tension post, passes at the first hole, then goes through the tension. So passing through the hole with the tweezer, then goes through the down. So it has been passed. That's the lower looper extension and the thread. So the middle one is for the upper looper. So you're going to pass it through the rod, then goes through the machine head, the guide, the pre guide, then goes through the upper loopers tension post. So it's now entering the upper loopers tension post, guide, second one, then comes down. There's a thread for the upper looper. So we are going to thread the lower loopers thread first. So it's going through the hole, the guide, that's the lower looper. So that's the upper loopers thread, also going through its guide, that's the second left one, going through down with the tweezer. So let's pull it down. We pull it down, comes out, and then we hold it with the tweezer. You're going to pass it through the guides step by step. So you're going to thread, that's the upper looper first. So it's going through the first guide, goes inside with the tweezer and comes out, pass it to the other one, comes out, pass it through that guide too, then comes out. Then we pull it, then you're going to put it into the upper looper. Upper looper. So we are holding with the tweezer. So I'm going to put it into the upper looper from the back. There's a hole, put it inside, then we pull it. So it's passing through the upper looper, the hole at the back. There's a small hole. So you put the tweezer with the thread, that's it, into it with the tweezer. Then goes, push it inside, push it inside, push it inside. It comes at the other side, then you pull it out. So that's it, you have to pull it out. So you're going to put it into the tip or the point. There's another hole. You're going to place it inside, then you put it to the back. So with that, the tweezer, so we are pushing it into that hole at the point of the upper looper. So we are pushing the hand wheel small so that it comes out, so that we can put the thread into it. So that's it. All right, nice one there. Inside, pushing inside. So we put it at the back. Then comes at the back of the needle. That's the knitting needle. So now let's pick the other thread. That's the lower looper. The lower looper. So it also passes through it guides. One first guide, then another one next guide, and passes through the up one smaller guide, comes out, then passes the other one to, yes, the down one, first left one. So remember, it all has color code, so you join or you thread it with that color code. So you passing it through the other one too, then goes into it looper. You pass the thread at the back, comes to the left side. There is another hole through the lower looper. So you are going to put the thread, you're going to let it pass through the lower looper from the left. There's a hole, so with the tweezer we push it through it, goes through the hole and the lower looper. From left it comes to the right, you pull it, then we make sure it passes through the other side and comes to the right. Other than that, we can put the thread through the looper's point, that hole there. So we'll push it from the left to the right, then we make sure the thread passes through from left to the right, comes to the other side at the right, we pull it outside. So that's the tip, the hole at the lower looper. So you're going to put the thread inside, so it comes also where the upper looper's thread is. So that's it, to push it inside the lower looper's hole. That's it, so it comes out. Then we hold with the tweezer, pass it to the other side. All comes and lies where the upper looper's thread is. So we are going to the knitting needle. So passes through it guide and machine head, 8 knitting tension, passes through the same, passes through the hole at the top, then goes to where the silicone oil cushion is, passes through the take up spring, so passes through it the holes from the other hole, then comes out, comes to the other hole. You're going to pass through the other hole, yes, so it's left the left hole, so it passes through the other hole. So you're waiting for it. So this is it, the tweezer with the thread passing through the left, then you pull it outside, yes, with the tweezer. So at the top of the needle bar there is a spring, the needle bars top, the tension, there's a guide there, you pass it through it, then there's another guide or the needle clamp there, pass it through it. Then we are now going to fix it into the eye of the needle with a tweezer, or with our hand we can pass the thread through it, so that it also comes and lies at where the upper and the lower loopers threads are. So that's it, it's passing through the needle eye with a thread with a tweezer. So that's it, coming out from, so comes from your front to the back. You don't thread from back to the front, so from the front to the back. So put that in mind. So that's the needle thread comes out, other three. So that's, we pull it small. So that's it. So we're going to close all open sides. So that's it, quietly done, well done. That's it, the upper looper, lower looper, passing through all guides well, needle, knitting needle, everything passes through it well, it's well done and well threaded. That's proper, correctly threaded overlock machine. So that's it. So you push the hand wheel from your side to the back, roll it, hand wheel small, goes into it, left side goes into it and comes, then close every sides. And so now you put the presser foot you lift, then put it under, and that's ready to operate. So thank you very much. This is how to thread a 3-thread overlock machine. Thank you very much. Yeah, so please don't forget to subscribe and like my YouTube channel, Apparel Engineering TV. Thank you.